Hey guys, it's Connie from Elixir's Luxury Skincare, and today we're going to be making a cold process face bar with hemp oil, sunflower oil, shea butter, some argan oil, a little bit of coconut, a little bit of palm, and I'll include the recipe, so don't worry about that. You'll have all the measurements when we're finished. Now, I also put a little bit of sodium lactate. I'll show you that. I get it from Soaper's Choice now, but this is an older bottle I had. And that's going to make your bar a little bit harder because with cold process, your bar might be a little bit soft. And I usually like to infuse my oils with like calendula, chamomile, lavender, stuff like that. Makes it really good and skin loving. But you want to start with safety. So be sure you have goggles, gloves, long sleeves, long pants, and shoes. You just don't want to take any risks with lye. But once you do get used to working with lye, it becomes so easy, and you have to be careful and you have to be safe, but working with lye really isn't that hard. So I already have my oils measured out and my lye water, and we're just going to get started. And again, I will put the recipe up in the files for you later. So you always want to, let me back up, you always want to pour your lye onto your water. Otherwise, you might have a big volcano. You just don't want to have that happen. So remember, the snow will fall on the water. The lye will fall on the water. So that's what you want to do. Going to have a little bit of noise, and I did find a new blender. For those of you that saw the blender I was using before, it had the safety feature on top that was driving me nuts. This one, you just click it and go. And this might go pretty quickly because of the shea butter in there. So you just want to blend until it hits a trace. And when trace is almost like a thin vanilla pudding. See how nicely that's blending up? And I don't want it to get too thick too quick, so I'm going to add my essential oils. So I use calendula, and I like to use a couple pipettes of that. I'll put in exact drops for you guys, but I kind of know what I like in my soap now. Grapefruit, that'll make it smell nice. Rosehip oil, which is awesome for softening skin and deterring those wrinkles. And neroli. You just need to Google the benefits of all these essential oils. And then I put in just a squeeze of vitamin E, probably 0.1 or 0.2 of an ounce, not very much. Oh, and it's getting thick already. So I want to quickly add my calendula then, because we're going to have to pour it pretty quick. Calendula petals are awesome, and I put about 0.3 of an ounce in here. And we're just going to mix it. I don't want to blend anymore and keep it getting thick. And it's getting very thick. So if you see any big pieces of calendula, just scoop them on out. I'll give you the benefits of all the oils I used as well. I don't use a scent in this because the grapefruit and the rosehip honestly have enough scent for me. And this loaf is just on 2.25 ounces. I don't like to have leftover unless I'm going to make samples. This one seems to be bowing a little bit, which is surprising me, but we can fix that. Sorry about the noise in my sink there. And I'm going to let it sit a little bit. Whoopsie. I think I overfilled it, but hey, we've all done that now and then. It's such an easy cold process bar. But what I like to do, I might just let it bow a little bit because I forgot what I want to do with this one is I heated my oven to 170 and I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to put this in the oven, and then it goes from cold process to CPOP, which is cold process oven process, which means I could use it tomorrow if I wanted to, but I'm actually going to let it sit and kind of mellow out and get more mild. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and we'll talk to you guys later.